Starting with your hands out in front of you, grab your left fingertips and bring them back, pushing through the heel of that left palm, and then coming over and doing exactly the same on the right hand side. Stretching through the wrists today, as we'll be on them quite a bit. Coming through to tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and then bring the left fingertips to face your knee, the forearm facing forward. You're just going to bring your weight back onto that so that you can feel it in the top of your palm and on your forearm. Back to center, and we'll take it with the right this time. So the right fingertips to face the knee and sit back. Then coming back through to center, just put a little bit of weight on each wrist. And then we'll move through some cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, curl the tailbone up, and exhale through to cat. Inhale for cow. And as you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. The next three will be a little bit different, so bring your hands slightly forward, inhale up, and then exhale, come into full plank. Stay strong in the shoulders. Inhale, knees come down, eye gaze up. Exhale, push back, full plank. One last time. Inhale, knees down, untuck the toes, eye gaze up. And exhale, full plank. Good, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Then come into any movement that suits you, bending through the legs, moving through the hips. Make sure that your palms are firmly planted into the mat here and your fingers are spread nice and wide. On your next inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly, point the toes to the back of the room. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders for 3 cobras. Squeezing the shoulder blades behind you, inhale to rise. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale. And exhale. Good, one last time, inhale. And exhale. Moving the hands closer to the body, come all the way up into your downward facing dog. Raise the right leg and open up through the hip. Keeping the shoulders nice and square, breathe deep. And then squaring off the hips, bringing that right leg forward, knee to nose. Good, inhale, push back. On your exhale, bring that right knee to your right shoulder. Exhale, push back. Inhale forward, bring that right knee to the left, and then plant that foot on the ground. Bring your right palm underneath your hand, and then open up through the chest, sending the left hand to the sky. Deep belly breaths here. Bringing the left hand to the ground, coming back into full plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Then bending through that right knee again, placing it in between your hands. Dropping the left knee and untucking the toes. Then bring both palms on the inner edge of your right foot. And if it's available to you, feel free to come to your forearms for a deeper stretch. Coming back up onto your palms and then pushing back through the hips, you're going to come into a hamstring stretch. So dig that heel into the ground, flex the foot, and breathe deep. Coming back through to your low lunge now, picking up the back knee. And once again, if it's available to you or comfortable, feel free to come down onto your forearms. Then back onto your palms, bringing that foot into center and coming up into your high lunge. Arms to rise. Roll them down away from your ears, palms facing each other. Stay strong in the legs here and engage the core. Bringing both hands to the mat. Take your right leg back, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog and exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Taking it over to the left hand side now, open up through the hip. Then start to square off the hip, toes to face the ground. And come forward, knee to nose. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come forwards, left knee to left shoulder. Exhale, push back. Inhale, let's take it to the opposite, left to the right. Ground that foot, and then bring the left hand just below your face, lifting up through the chest. Let's take the right hand up to the sky. Push through both feet here for your laying triangle. It's a tough one, so remember to breathe. Bringing your right hand to the ground, taking the left leg back. Chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog, and exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Bringing that left leg forward now. Framing the foot, bring the right knee down, untuck the toes. And then bring both hands onto the inner edge of your left foot this time. Maybe coming onto your forearms. Coming back to your palms. Push back through the hips into your hamstring stretch. Feel free to tuck the back toes. This can work on your Achilles tendon. So if you walk or if you run a lot, then this is a really good thing, a really good stretch for that too. And then on your straight leg, you want the heel to be dug into the ground and flex the foot. Coming back through your low lunge, picking the back knee up now. Coming into full lizard, feel free to also come onto your forearms. Coming up onto your palms once again, frame the front foot. And then moving through to your high lunge. Arms to rise, palms to face each other. Shoulders down, around, away from the ears. Bringing your hands back to the mat. Taking the left leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale back to your down dog. through this sequence one last time with a slight challenge, small add-on, but a lot of fun. Lift up through the right leg. Good, knee to nose. Exhale, push back. Inhale, right knee to right shoulder. Exhale, push back. Inhale, right knee to the left. Keeping it up off the ground this time, bring the right hand just below your face and open up through, bringing the left hand to rise. Then bring that left hand to the center, right to rise, coming into your side plank here. Staying strong. Then grabbing your big toe with your two-piece fingers, straightening through that leg. Slowly with control, bringing it to the top of the mat. And then bringing that right leg back to plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog, exhale back into your down dog. Bring that right leg to the top of the mat. Ground through the foot and come up into your high lunge. Inhale the arms to rise. Good, palms facing each other, shoulders down, around away from the ears. Then exhale your hands into heart's prayer. Coming into a twist here, you'll take your left elbow to the outer edge of your right knee. And if you want to challenge here, you can open up through the arms. Or one step further, feel free to come into a bind if it's available. Bringing both hands back to the mat now. Bringing the leg back. Chaturanga. Through to up dog. And back into your downward facing dog. Keeping it hamstring and core focused today. Step your right foot forward and we'll come into pyramid pose here. So bring your hands to wherever is comfortable for you. You can hold onto your leg, place them on the ground on a block. It completely depends on how your hamstrings are feeling today. Good, generous bend into the front knee, come forward for your ragdoll pose. Grabbing a hold of your elbows and just allowing the body to sway. Releasing anything that no longer serves you. Good, place the hands onto the ground. Then heel toe your feet together so that the big toes touch. Forward fold. And then inhale, come up into your chair pose. And then exhale, slowly releasing up into your boat pose. Keep the chest up here. Eye gaze forward. Then cross the legs and come back into your plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale, push back into your down dog. Coming onto the left hand side now, moving through the sequence for the last time. Lift your left leg. And bring your knee to nose. Inhale, push back. Exhale, come forward, left knee to left shoulder. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bring that left knee to the right. Keeping it up off the ground this time. Left palm underneath the face, right to rise. And then side plank on the right. Bring the right palm down, the left hand comes up. Grabbing your big toe with the 2-piece fingers, straightening out through that leg and bringing it up to the top of the mat. Bring the left foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. And exhale, push back into your down dog. Bringing the left leg to the top of the mat. Coming up into your high lunge. Inhale the arms to rise. And exhale, bring them to heart's prayer. Coming into the twist on this side now, bring your right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. And feel free to open up through the arms. I have a slight niggle in my left leg right now, so I'm a little bit wobbly. But if you'd like to find a bind on this side, go ahead. Bringing both hands to the mat, taking the left leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. And exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Now for pyramid pose on your left hand side, step the left foot forward. And again with your hand placement here, feel free to hug your leg, bring them to the mat, grab some blocks. They're your hamstrings. Be good to them. Generous bend in that left knee, coming to the top of the mat for your ragdoll pose. Grabbing your elbows and swaying side to side. Bringing the hands back to the mat, heel toe your feet in together, big toes to touch, and forward fold. Moving through your chair pose, inhale the arms to rise. And exhale, slowly lower and come up into your boat pose. Cross your legs, move through to your plank, inhale. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. And exhale, push back into your final downward facing dog.